Welcome to our next tutorial where I go through our report screen, which organizes all the actions you collected in a collection screen into a comprehensive report. We had two principles when designing this screen. One of them was simplicity, to keep all of it in one screen, and on the other hand give the user the ability to look into all the details he wants. And I would start walking you through the screen by getting first a header section. As you see here, the first box is the one that shows you the score and the name of the teams. In this case, this is a demo game from Real Madrid and PSG, but you can also look into previous games and select another one. If you click on the score, you will see the name of the scorer and the minute, also the assist, in case there was one. The next box, the top 3 KPIs, we have an algorithm that tries to show you the 3 actions that we think are interesting to look into. And on the final box, the compare function allows you, in case you have multiple games, it allows you to compare your result with the previous games. And it immediately highlights the areas you underperformed or overperformed compared to your normal average. So in this case, I could see that I had many, as a Real Madrid coach, I would conclude that I had less shots that I would normally have in the season. And then I can start analyzing why would that be. Anyways, here the navigation starts in the stat box, which is on the right. You can use your right hand for it, and then if you select an action, you can see the whole screen changes. It's an interactive screen that changes accordingly. The pie chart would show you the composition of shots and the timeline, the distribution of shots over 90 minutes. And you can do the same for all 24 actions that are here on the statistical boxes. And with a swipe you can just go across them. So for example, let's look into cards. 2 for your team, 2 for the opponent, and the distribution over 90 minutes. At the bottom right you have the tree map, activity map, organized in a tree map, which displays you the most active players, and it's broken down for both halves. Gives you an immediate highlight how players compare to each other in terms of activity. Alright. On the left, here you have the player box, which allows you to look into not only team statistics but now player statistics. So let's take Cristiano Ronaldo, and now the screen on the right will display you only his actions. He did 3 shots, 2 of them off target, 1 of them blocked, the distribution of it. And then the same way I went through the team statistics, I can go now through only Cristiano Ronaldo statistics and then look into whatever I want. On the left, some basic info about him, key metrics, and also a spider chart which displays you his performance compared to his previous games. When it reaches the edge of the spider net, it means that he performed his best on the season, and then the further he is from the edge, it means that he's far away from his best ever performance. You can look into not only the statistics he performed in, but also the values, the concrete values. In case you had substitutes, you can also look into them, that's not a problem. And then move on to rankings, which is a function that allows you to immediately compare each player in a specific action. So just as I selected any action here, this screen will display you the ranking of players in terms of shots, who did most of them, in terms of passes, and in some cases here at the bottom you would see the option to look into not only good passes but bad passes or accuracy, and also ranked from top accuracy to worst accuracy. Alright, the last menu on the left is passes, and this is a pass frequency map which displays you the connection between players. It's also broken down in different type of passes, and the main principle is just to display you which are the players on the field that are most connected. and you can filter this by default by the number of passes, but also by the name of the player, and then see who he is connecting more to, and or who is receiving passes from someone else. And there is a long list of connections, and it will probably highlight you some of the players that are like to play with each other, and some of the connections that might not be as strong, and you can make your own conclusions. On the left you can see that I'm now watching the demo games, which are now available the moment you download the game. If you have your own games, you would have to see them here on the game button. On the future, we also plan to add the season feature, which will merge all games you had into one big report, and you can also have the option to delete the game. Going back, you get back to the main menu screen, where you can also start a new game or edit your team. This concludes the part of this tutorial. I hope to see you in the next one, where I explain how to connect the statistics with your video.